Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I just want to give you a special shout out. I hope you decide to hit that subscribe button and join our amazing community over here at The Aesthetic Dollar. My name is Emily and I am the designer and brand owner behind The Aesthetic Dollar, which is a budgeting brand, and I design simple and minimal budgeting tools to bring the fun and aesthetic back into budgeting. I'm married to my husband Chris and we have 4 kiddos under the age of 10. We got started with the zero-based budget and cash stuffing methods back in 2017 and are currently working on saving up 6 months worth of expenses for a fully funded emergency fund. This will lead us to our ultimate goals, which are to invest wisely and give generously. So if you're interested in learning more, stay tuned. Well, hey you guys, and welcome back to another video. You always know what kind of video it is when I have brought out my big cash tray. So we are doing a cash condensing today. This is just the teller slip that I brought to get money out of our savings account because this is money that is all going to go back into our savings account. I'm just borrowing it so that we can do this condensing, and it is $1,700. And also, if you're new to cash stuffing or to my channel, I'm just going to explain what a cash condensing is real quick. Basically, the cash envelopes in my binders are getting too full, so I'm going to condense the smaller bills into larger ones. And the way I personally like to do that is I just borrow these bigger denominations from our savings account, and then when I'm done with my condensing, I will bring the same amount of cash back and put that into our savings. Hopefully it's not the same amount of cash though. The goal is that we are bringing more money to the bank to put into savings from the condensing. So as long as you stay tuned, I will explain everything as I go. I also wanted to really quick grab my placeholders, and these are what represents cash in an envelope that you have brought to the bank. So the goal is that I will be able to use some of these placeholders during this cash condensing, and this will signify how much money we have put in the bank from that cash envelope. So I'm just going to set those aside, and we are going to get started with the 10K savings challenge. I always start with this one because it's usually a guarantee that we'll be taking some cash back to the bank from this one. So it's the easiest to start with. And I realized I didn't do a condensing in the month of September. So that's probably why a lot of my envelopes are feeling like they are overstuffed, because it's been so long since I've done a condensing. What is going on? There we go. All right, so these I'm going to set aside. So these are placeholders that we already have in here. So for this specific challenge, it's the 10K savings challenge. So $6,000 from this challenge is already in our savings account in the bank. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000, 1, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230. So I think I'm just going to keep this the way it is. I don't have any 10s yet to work with, but we do get to take $1,000 back to the bank. So we'll find a $1,000 placeholder. And then I'm also tracking this in my emergency fund savings tracking. So I'm going to add this in here, and I need to update some things in here because we do also transfer money from our paychecks into our savings account each month. So, oh, it is not September anymore. So we are adding $1,000. I also need to take some money out of here. I'm actually filming my videos backwards again. I don't think it really matters. Like, a condensing is a condensing regardless. So I'm actually filming my cash stuffing after the condensing today because that's just what works out. But I'm planning on talking about this in my cash stuffing video that I'm going to film next, that we actually bought another vehicle, a third vehicle to have. And we paid for it with cash. So I'm really, really excited about that. Like I said, I'm going to explain that more in my cash stuffing video. So if you haven't watched that one, definitely go back and watch that one. It was posted on Sunday. This video is posting on Thursday. So it would be the video that was posted, probably the last one that's on my channel, the most recent one. But yeah, so I need to take, it was $6,000. We bought a 2008 Chevy Suburban. So it has like 160,000 miles on it, but I feel like it was a pretty good deal. And yeah, the reason we did that I will explain in my cash stuffing video. So 5,000, 6, 7,000, how much was this? 7,230, I think. So we are in the final quarter of the year, October, November, and December, to finish up saving that $10,000, which is so exciting. This will be our second year in a row doing this one. I'm not really sure if I'll have much to condense in this savings challenge. This is my Stranger Things savings challenge. I got these trackers, or these scratch offs, from OhMamaBudget, and I'm not sure if she still has them on her Etsy, but they stay linked in my description, so you can definitely check it out. But yeah, I absolutely love that savings challenge. So this is what we've saved: 51, 52, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80. So 280. My ice maker just turned on, so I'm sorry if you guys can hear that. Okay, so 51, 150, 170. What did I just do? Oh. What is going on here? I don't even know what I just did. I'm gonna start over because I think I was missing a 20. 51, 52. 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80. So basically, we'll just swap these out for 50. There, now we have 280 again. This envelope was by no means overstuffed, but since we're doing a condensing, we might as well condense all of them. And then next we'll do our other emergency fund savings challenge. So this one, I have 4 challenges in here that I stuff weekly. So we have 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. So I'm just going to condense this as I go. 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Sweet. So we can, oh my gosh. My ice maker is so obnoxious. We have 450 in here. I don't know if you guys just heard that. I need ice though, you guys. I drink iced coffee all day long, so it's loud, but it's worth it. All right, the $5 savings challenge. 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So we have 155 saved in here so far. Oh my gosh, what is going on? All right, $10 savings challenge. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 120. So we'll keep that 20 there. Swap the rest of this out for a $100 bill. We have 320 saved up in the $10 savings challenge. And then the $20 savings challenge, we might be able to put a placeholder in this one. Although I think I'm just gonna keep the cash in here because we only have 3 more months till the end of the year, and I do want to try to fill out this entire tracker by the end of the year. So I think I'm just gonna keep it in here. And then we'll deposit it after the year ends. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, and 40. So we can swap these out for a 100. And yes, we have 520. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 40, or 540. All right, so our savings challenges are all condensed, and now we can work on our sinking funds. We will go ahead and get started with our short-term sinking funds first. Oh my gosh. I suppose I can move this down so you guys can see everything. There we go. All right, so for home, 20, 40, 60, 81. I just don't want to run low on 10s or 100s. I think we should be okay. So that's 200 and, oh my gosh, 250. Clothing, we really can't condense this much, but I will do a 50 and a 10. At least gets rid of one bill. Beauty, 20, 40, 60, 81. So we have 140 that we need to condense to 40. And the dogs, so 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So we'll just swap these out for 50. And actually, I'm gonna do, this 50 looks worse. We buy the dog food with a $50 bill. So it's like, I know that cash is gonna get spent, so let's use the not so nice ones. Ted has 130. He's our cat, so he does not need his cash condensed today. I'm like having a really hard time getting this cash to like sit in here nicely. I don't know what's going on. All right, so chickens. It looks like, oh, well, we could, I like to keep 50s in here. Well, maybe I'll swap 2 of them out for a 100. And then these 2 5s out for a 10. So they have 180. All right. Hockey cannot get condensed. We have 1,330. So this represents money that is actually in, we have 2 separate savings accounts. So one is for our emergency fund and the other one is where we keep our extra sinking fund money. And I do track that on my digital tracker. So we have $80 in family fund. So we can swap. I know I'm gonna be grabbing another 20, but I wanna grab a nicer one. So condense that down a bit. Date night. I don't want to have, we don't need a $100 bill in date night, so I'm just going to condense that into a 50. So we have 50, 1, 20, 30, so 130. I'm not going to condense that, it just has 40 in there, I think. Health has 90, so we are not able to condense that one. And then I might condense miscellaneous just a little bit because we've really let it accumulate in here. So this is normally the money that I pull for stuffing my wallet, and I haven't really needed to stuff those specific envelopes in my wallet that I use this money for. So let's first count how much we actually, yeah, let's count how much we have first. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, and 90. So for sure, I'm gonna keep, keep 2 5s. So I do 10 in my kids' envelope and then 5s. So maybe we can keep these 5s and then we can condense this into a 50. I think that's gonna be the best bet. So I usually put 10s in my kid envelope in my wallet and then 5s in kindness and miscellaneous. So this will cover us for 2 weeks should I need to stuff those with what's in here. And then the rest of the money is just for little things we forget to budget for or things that maybe pop up during the month. So that is it for short-term sinking funds. And then next we have our long-term sinking funds, and this is the most fun binder to condense because these are more like literally our long-term true sinking funds. So things that we save up for usually like throughout an entire year so that we have the money to pay for it when it comes along. So this is our half cow and our half pig. So we purchase our meat from local farmers and local butchers. And so we save up for that and we buy our meat once a year. So we're not really buying meat at the grocery store really at all. So we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 450, 550, 650, 7. So 700. So this should be 500. So 500. 6, 7, 758, 859, 950, 1,000, and then we have 2,000. So I should have a $2,000 placeholder in here somewhere. Yes. So 1,500, 6, 7, 758, 859, 950, 1,000. Plus we had the other 1,000 in there. So Now we have 2,200. That feels a lot better. This one is a big one. Oh wait, I need to, I think I need to add 500 into my, yes, I need to add that into here. So this is my first page for my tracking, and I do need to start a second page for my tracking. So we can put in the date. And yes, I'm going to go back and fix my handwriting later because it's just the type of person I am. We are adding $500. All right, so now we can do medical. So part of the reason I wanted to do my condensing before I did my cash stuffing is I actually don't think I'm going to be able to fit any more cash inside this envelope. So I knew we needed to do the condensing. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. 1, 2, 253, 354, 450, 500. So that's 1,500. Okay, so before I confuse myself, I need to think about this for a second. So that's $1,500 in cash. So I'm gonna grab the placeholders we would need to replace that, and then we can condense the placeholders. So I'll just get another $2,000 placeholder. And that's probably what's gonna make the most sense, honestly. Hopefully I have one. Oh my gosh, I might not, oh, there's, okay. Sweet. And then we will put this back in the cash tray. What is going on here, Emily? So this actually goes into our emergency fund savings. And this is not money that we are counting toward, no. Yeah, was it 1,500? I think it was, wasn't it? Is that how much money we had? I'm almost positive it was. I don't think we've ever put that much in at once. Oh, I need my calculator. Either way, if I got that wrong, I'll catch it while I'm editing. Let's see here. So 35,742, which isn't technically our balance anymore because, like I said, we bought that car with cash from our savings. But we're gonna still add 1,500. Oh, that's not it. All right, and we're gonna need to start a new page for this one too here pretty soon, which is crazy to think about, but all right. And in emergency vet, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 500 that we can add. And I don't know if I have another $2,000 placeholder. Luckily I'm at the shop, so if I need to go find one, I can. Oh, look at that. How much did we start with? So we just need to condense this. So, oh, is it just one? Yeah. Oh, I need to pay more attention. I'm tired today, you guys. I'm really tired. Okay, so 2,100 in emergency vet. That seems like a lot, but I mean, maybe that's right. It must be right. I don't know. Sometimes these just add up so quickly and it becomes kind of like mundane and just like something that I'm always doing. Like I'm just cash stuffing the same amounts and it's just like not exciting, like in between. the weeks, you know, and it just adds up faster than you think it's going to. What happened to my tea? There we go. Okay. Next, we are doing vehicle maintenance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 657. So we're able to switch these out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 455 for a $500 placeholder. So you have $700, and I'm going to do vehicle maintenance and tabs and registration both at the same time. So I just know I need to add $500 to that one, and then I think $1,000 with this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we are actually going to also stick a fully funded placeholder in this one because it is fully funded. So our tabs and registration are ready to be paid for when that time comes. Chris's are due in December and mine are due in February. So we've got some time. I over budgeted for that, which is why we got it stuffed a lot sooner than I thought we were going to need to. So we'll add both of these in here at the same time. So we had 500 in vehicle maintenance, and nope, we had 500 for tabs and registration too, but I already had a $500 placeholder in there, I think. So there, that's more like it. Let me know if this is too boring to watch, because I can always do this off camera, but I had a lot of people ask me to do this, so I wanted to honor that and like show you guys my process. But if this is really boring to watch, you're not going to make me feel bad. So we had vehicle maintenance. I'm just going to rewrite this later for the sake of your and then the tabs and registration. So that way it doesn't take me too long to sit and write all of it out and you guys are like waiting for me. So I write really slowly because I try to make it nice and neat, and then I always go back and rewrite it later anyway. So school, we have 510. And then garden and lawn care, we have 130, so we cannot condense that one. These are more of our low priority long-term sinking funds. So sinking funds that are important, but we would stuff the other ones first if it came down to it. So we have 1, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 320. So we'll swap these 20s out for a $100 bill. So we have 1,320 saved up for pool maintenance. Hockey rink. Oh, look at these nice 10s. Look at me hoarding nice 10s. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So one of them will stay, and then so we have 160 for the hockey rink. Renovations, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. What did I just do? We have 60 total. Okay, so now I need to, I put the 10 in there, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So I'm swapping these out for a 50. Anyone else that has a channel where you're trying to concentrate, but you have a million things on your mind, it's like, can be a challenge. So annual memberships has $200. So we cannot condense that one. And then tax prep, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 800. So a couple more weeks and we'll be able to add another placeholder, but for now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, duh. Okay, so this is 500. So we will add a $500 placeholder. Let's make this 800, and then we will add that to our tracker. my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, you guys. I feel like I'm so out of it right now. I'm also doing math on the spot, which is not my strong suit. Did I do that right? Is that 500? Oh, thank you for the 5-star review. Whoever just left me a 5-star review. I want to be like all giddy and smiling ear to ear. You guys have no idea how much 5-star reviews mean to me and to all small business owners. I'm just gonna write tax so I can remember which one that is. All right, and then we have our holiday sinking funds. Literally one of my favorite, all-time favorite binders. I love holidays so, so much. So Valentine's Day is fully funded. Easter, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. So we'll just swap these out. All of these 20s. All of the 20s are so bad. I feel like 20s are probably the most common type of denomination, so they just get used more in the system. I know there's a reason for it, but I'm like, come on. And then Mother's Day, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60. So we'll swap these out for a $50 bill. So for Father's Day, we have 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85. So 50. So 1, 2, 3, yep. 4 5s. We'll swap for a 20. of July. It's 20, 40, 60, 81. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, but we can make another 100 out of this. So we're gonna do that. So 340 saved up in the 4th of July. Halloween, what does Halloween have? 225. I think I'm gonna consider this one fully funded at 200 this upcoming year. We've done 300 in the past, but we just never spend that much money, especially now that we don't have trick-or-treaters because we live out in the country. So 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So we'll swap these 10s out for a 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 50, 70. Perfect. So 3 more weeks and this Thanksgiving envelope is going to be fully funded. Black Friday is fully funded with 300. Christmas, we can only condense this into a 100. New Year's Eve is fully funded. Birthdays, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. We can swap this out for a 50. 590 in birthdays. Gifts, we cannot condense. We have 360 in gifts. And then seasonal activities, 20, 40, 60, 80, 130. So we'll swap this out for a $100 bill. So we have 330 in seasonal activities. All right, so that is going to be it for the condensing. Now we will see how much we are bringing back to the bank total. All right, so first things first, I always take out $1,700 because that is what we borrowed from our savings at the beginning. So it doesn't technically count towards what we have saved. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is 17 $1,700 here, and I'm just going to double check it. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1,700 will go back into our savings, right where it came from, and then the rest of this is what is going to go into either our emergency fund savings account or our sinking fund saving account. So we'll start with the 100s. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. Can you guys see that okay? Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. 1, 2, 3. So 1,300. $51, $52, $53, $54, $55, $56, $57, $58, $59, $50, $1,000. It's crazy. It was exactly 1,000. Maybe it's a good sign, you guys. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 8,500. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 8,500. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 220. 10, actually, I'm just going to count these by ones and then add a 0 at the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. So that's $350. Then we have 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, so 130. It's exactly 5,000, guys. We did it. Even though my brain is not fully present at the moment, we still got to the end, and we got to the end correctly. So thank you so much for helping me out with that, for supporting me, for being here for, moral support, if you will. That does bring us to the end of this cash condensing video. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and make sure that you drop any questions that you have in the comments, whether they're about cash stuffing or cash condensing, and either me or one of the amazing people in this community will help you through that. But either way, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it blessed you in some way, and I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Bye, guys.